For years, Sam Darnold was written off as a bust, but what if everything you've heard about him is a lie? What if the real story is far more surprising? Sam Darnold was handed the starting quarterback job when he was just 20, with high hopes of being a franchise quarterback. Instead, he struggled and was labeled a disappointment, with many calling him a bust. His flaws seemed glaring, and the narrative seemed sealed. Then, unexpectedly, Sam Darnold stopped seeing the ghosts of his past struggles when he joined the Minnesota Vikings. In a fresh system tailored to his strengths, he began to shine, throwing touchdown after touchdown. The Vikings, once doubted, suddenly looked like Super Bowl contenders. The Vikings' 2023 season was thrown into crisis after Kirk Cousins suffered a severe Achilles injury, sidelining him for the season. Minnesota needed a quarterback, and Sam Darnold was given the chance to lead. This twist of fate set the stage for his resurgence. Gone was the inconsistent, ghost-haunted quarterback. This new Darnold was tough and relentless, with a playing style compared to Andrew Luck. He wasn't asked to imitate Cousins, but told to be the best version of himself. With elite weapons like Justin Jefferson, the support was finally in place. The stigma of Sam Darnold's early career. Sam Darnold entered the NFL with immense expectations after being selected 3rd overall by the New York Jets. In the 2018 draft, the hype was palpable. He was viewed as a generational talent, a player who would finally deliver a franchise quarterback to a team that had struggled for decades. However, his early career was plagued by mistakes, injuries, and a volatile environment, which cast a shadow over his potential. As the years unfolded, he became synonymous with disappointment and failure. Critics described him as a bust, and his confidence dwindled as the Jets franchise failed to provide stability, whether it was a revolving door of coaches or an inconsistent supporting cast. To make matters worse, Darnold became infamous for an unfortunate phrase, seeing ghosts, during a game. This moment epitomized his struggles, leading to even more scrutiny. The media would relentlessly depict him as the quarterback who just couldn't catch a break, someone entirely devoid of the skills and composure necessary to thrive at the professional level. The mounting pressure of these expectations weighed heavily on him, amplifying his inconsistencies, with each misstep leading to deeper doubts. By 2021, after being traded to the Carolina Panthers, many believed his chances were slim as he assumed the role of a backup, yet he demonstrated glimpses of potential late in that season. Despite the persistent stigma surrounding his career, it became evident that Darnold's talent was always there, waiting for the right opportunity and a supportive environment to truly flourish. A new beginning in Minnesota. When Sam Darnold arrived in Minnesota, many skeptics were curious, yet hopeful, about his potential. After years of being labeled a disappointment, the pressure was on. He stepped into a unique situation, one that came with both challenges and opportunities. The Vikings needed someone, following Kirk Cousins' unexpected injury. But could Darnold handle the heat? As he started to practice, the coaching staff quickly recognized his potential. They tailored an offense around his strengths, implementing quick reads, play-action passes, and strategic rollouts. This was a game-changer for Darnold, who had struggled to find his footing in previous years. With elite targets like Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson, he had weapons he could trust, something he hadn't experienced in New York or Carolina. The Vikings' offense surged as Darnold found his rhythm. His confidence was reborn. With each game, he displayed flashes of the talent that made him a high draft pick. The combination of a supportive environment, a fresh system, and his determination led to a new chapter in his career. Touchdown after touchdown, Darnold silenced the critics. He was no longer just a former first-round pick in search of redemption, but a resilient player who embraced his second chance. The journey wasn't easy, but every throw brought him closer to his past potential, leading the Vikings to victories most hadn't anticipated. Sam Darnold's arrival in Minnesota wasn't just about filling a position. It was the start of something truly special, a fresh beginning for a quarterback ready to reclaim his legacy. The circumstances that led to opportunity. The Minnesota Vikings faced a pivotal moment during the 2023 NFL season. when star quarterback Kirk Cousins suffered a severe Achilles injury, sidelining him for the remainder of the year. This unexpected turn of events thrust Sam Darnold into the spotlight, as he was called upon to step up as the starting quarterback. Darnold, who had previously struggled to find his footing in the league, suddenly found himself with a unique opportunity, one he couldn't afford to waste. The Vikings were in desperate need of a leader to helm their offense, and Darnold was determined to prove that he still had what it took to succeed. His new beginning with Minnesota came as a surprise to many, as expectations were low based on his troubled past. However, with a fresh start and a chance to redeem himself, he embraced the moment. The Vikings coaching staff believed in Darnold, implementing an offensive scheme designed to highlight his strengths, including quick reads, play-action passes, and mobility. These factors combined to create an environment tailored to Darnold's capabilities. He had elite talent around him, with playmakers like Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson, providing him with the necessary weapons to thrive. This convergence of circumstances fueled Darnold's resurgence, allowing him to showcase his potential and reclaim his position as a starting quarterback after years of doubt. Once written off by many, he was now poised to lead a playoff competitive team. Opportunity, it seemed, had finally knocked at Sam Darnold's door, providing him with a chance to rewrite his story in the NFL. The transformation of Sam Darnold as a player. Sam Darnold's transformation as a player has been nothing short of remarkable. After enduring years of struggles, self-doubt, and criticism, he finally found his footing in Minnesota. When he joined the Vikings, he stepped into a system that catered to his strengths. No longer was he just a backup or a player trying to shake off ghosts of his past. Instead, he became a dynamic quarterback many had hoped to see early in his career. The change in coaching staff played a vital role in this transformation, with Kevin O'Connell and his team crafting plays that allowed Darnold to use his athleticism. Quick reads, play-action passes, and designed rollouts integrated seamlessly with his playing style, making him more comfortable and confident. Darnold had elite talent at his disposal, including superstars like Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson, providing him with the support he desperately needed. This era marked a shift as he began to shine under pressure, demonstrating a level of poise that was often missing. Darnold's numbers skyrocketed. He led the NFL in completions over 20 yards and maintained an impressive completion percentage. He wasn't merely managing games. He was winning and securing his status as a playmaker. His willingness to learn and adapt illustrated a player who had matured significantly. This evolution proved he had the potential to overcome early career setbacks, ultimately showing everyone that, when given the right opportunity and surroundings, he could flourish as a talented quarterback in the NFL. Darnold's journey is a compelling reminder of resilience and growth, proving that setbacks can be stepping stones toward remarkable success. Numbers that tell a different story. Over the final stretch of the season, Sam Darnold's performance was nothing short of remarkable. He posted career highs, with his completion percentage soaring near 70%, a statistic that had eluded him in previous years. Darnold threw 26 touchdowns, showcasing his ability to find the end zone, a feat that redefined his role on the team. Not only that, but he led the league with 60 completions over 20 yards, demonstrating an impressive ability to stretch the field and maintain a high-risk, high-reward offensive style. These numbers are compelling, especially considering the criticism he faced in his early career. His red zone efficiency was another highlight. He became one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league, making smart decisions under pressure. This level of performance contrasts sharply with a narrative that had persisted throughout his career, labeling him as a bust. What truly transformed his game was not just the sheer volume of passing yards or touchdowns, but also the ability to make clutch plays when they mattered most. In high-stakes moments, Darnold could command the offense, showcasing poise, confidence, and skill that many had doubted he possessed. The statistics weren't merely numbers. They were a testament to his growth as a player, a reflection of a mindset that shifted from self-doubt to self-assuredness. His time with the Vikings proved that in football, a change in situation, coupled with the right support, can lead to a complete revival, paving the way for Sam Darnold's remarkable comeback story. What makes Darnold's story so compelling? Sam Darnold's journey is a captivating narrative filled with ups and downs, triumphs and tribulations. It's a story that resonates with many fans, especially given the immense pressure associated with playing quarterback in the NFL. Initially, Darnold was labeled a bust as he struggled early in his career with the New York Jets. He faced an avalanche of criticism, particularly after infamously mentioning that he was seeing ghosts during games. This phrase became synonymous with his struggles and painted a picture of a player lacking confidence. However, what makes Darnold's story compelling is his resilience and determination to overcome adversity. When he joined the Minnesota Vikings, a shift occurred. It was as if he had been reborn. The Vikings created an offense that played to his strengths, allowing him to flourish in a supportive environment. This transformation not only reignited his career, but also sparked hope among the Vikings fan base. Another key aspect is the timing of Darnold's resurgence. Following Kirk Cousins' injury, the Vikings placed their faith in Darnold, thrusting him into the spotlight. This shift in circumstances allowed him to finally showcase his true potential. The combination of a fresh start, a solid supporting cast, including stars like Justin Jefferson, and a system designed for his success made all the difference. Fans began to see glimpses of the talent that made him a top draft pick, and his performance challenged the notion that he would always be defined by his past failures. Darnold's narrative isn't just about football. It's a powerful testament to resilience, illustrating how timing, opportunities, and personal growth can redefine one's career. Legacy and what lies ahead. Sam Darnold's resurgence with the Minnesota Vikings has transformed him from the league's punching bag to an unexpected hero for the franchise. As he steps forward, redefining his career trajectory, questions remain about what lies ahead. Will he be able to maintain this elevated level of play? Or will the haunting memories of past struggles creep back into his performance? Darnold, now equipped with a coaching staff that understands his strengths, steps into a brighter spotlight with every game. The Vikings' offense has been revitalized around him, offering a dynamic passing attack with weapons like Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson, providing him with the support he never had in previous stops. Amidst this supportive environment, fans are hopeful. They remember a time when Darnold was ranked among the top prospects back in college, where he showcased immense potential. This opportunity may just be the launch pad for a sustained period of success. Darnold has been given a chance to write his story anew. However, sustaining success in the NFL is no easy feat, and many players who have faced adversity have fallen short. Darnold's work ethic and newfound maturity will be key. He's expressed a commitment to learning, adapting, and improving. Fans now watch eagerly, awaiting to see whether he can solidify his spot among the league's upper echelon of quarterbacks. The narrative surrounding him is no longer just about overcoming his past failures. It's about seizing the chance to establish a legacy, proving wrong all those who labeled him tightly as a bust, and creating an enduring story of resilience and success. Sam Darnold's journey in the NFL is a powerful testament to resilience, adaptability, and the significance of timing. After being labeled a bust during his early years, he faced intense scrutiny, yet he refused to succumb to the pressure. His transition to the Minnesota Vikings has been nothing short of remarkable, revealing the potential that many had doubted. Darnold's revitalization speaks volumes, not just about his talent, but also about the right environment making all the difference. When he stepped into the spotlight following Kirk Cousins' injury, he did not just fill a vacancy. He took hold of an opportunity that others might have shied away from. The signs of a matured player emerged, showcasing his improved decision-making and ability to lead. Furthermore, the support he found in Minnesota, playing alongside elite talents like Justin Jefferson, bolstered his confidence, allowing him to thrive. As he shattered previous personal records, Darnold reminded fans, analysts, and even skeptics that a narrative can change swiftly in the NFL. It's important to remember that the league often paints its players with broad strokes, labeling them as successes or failures based on initial impressions. Darnold's rise from being reduced to a punchline to becoming the Vikings' beacon of hope underlines the critical nature of context and opportunity. In a league full of highs and lows, his saga encourages us to keep faith in the potential for comeback stories. This journey is emblematic of the unpredictable nature of sports and life, as it demonstrates that sometimes the brightest futures emerge from the most challenging pasts. Sam Darnold's story beautifully encapsulates this ideal, reminding us all to look beyond the surface and recognize the possibilities for redemption.